In a quiet town surrounded by dusty roads and unfinished dreams, there lived a young man named Zayan. Zayan was known for one thing: big dreams. He would sit for hours staring at the sky, imagining success, wealth, and respect. He often said, "One day, I will change my life. I will become something great." But that one day never came. Every morning his alarm rang before sunrise, but he always turned it off and whispered, "Just 5 more minutes." Those 5 minutes became hours. While others started their day, Zayan was still asleep, dreaming about the future he refused to build. People around him worked hard. His friends found jobs, learned skills, and moved forward. But Zayan stayed the same. He talked about success more than anyone, yet did less than anyone. Deep inside, he believed he had potential, but he was waiting for the right moment. One evening, an old man in the town noticed him sitting idle again. The man walked up and sat beside him without saying anything. After a while, he asked, "What are you waiting for?" Zayan smiled and replied, "The right time." The old man laughed softly. "The right time doesn't come, it is created." Zayan ignored him, thinking it was just another lecture. But the old man returned the next day, and the next. Finally, one day, he handed Zayan a small mirror and said, "Look carefully. This is your biggest problem." Zayan looked confused. "What do you mean?" The old man said, "You don't lack opportunity. You don't lack talent, you lack action." Those words hit differently. That night, Zayan couldn't sleep. For the first time, he wasn't dreaming about success. He was thinking about his wasted time. All those tomorrows suddenly felt like lost chances. The next morning, something changed. When the alarm rang, he didn't turn it off. He stood up. It felt uncomfortable. His body resisted. His mind whispered excuses. But he moved anyway. That first day was not perfect. He struggled. He felt slow. He wanted to quit. But he didn't. The second day was the same. The third day felt slightly easier. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, Zayan began to change. Not overnight, not magically, but consistently. He started learning, working, improving. The same people who once ignored him began to notice. The same friends who moved ahead now saw him catching up. 1 year later, Zayan stood in the same place where he used to sit and dream. But this time, he wasn't dreaming. He was living it. He finally understood something powerful. Success doesn't come from thinking big. It comes from doing small things daily. Because laziness is silent, it steals your life slowly. And action is painful, but it builds your life step by step. Zayan didn't become successful in one day. He simply stopped waiting for tomorrow, and that changed everything.